it's your girl SimShaddyy, and I'm about to give you a shady review with your goofy little brown girl. I played The Sims 4 Spa Day for the very first time, and I want to share my honest thoughts and feelings after playing through the entire game pack. Since October of 2024, we've been going through The Sims 4 pack for pack. If you want to see what packs I have done or what I'm up to or what's next, I've got a spreadsheet in the description box if you want to check it out. But I'm trying to give people a new perspective of what a new player is thinking of this game in 2025. Cause come on, this game came out in 2014. Sims 2. In this video, we're gonna talk about what Spa Day offers, what I liked and didn't like, if it's worth it or not, my final thoughts of course, and if it adds enough value to your game to be the only pack you have. One major part of The Sims 4 is cast, which is create a sim, which is customization, okay? This is the second game pack that came out in The Sims 4, and it was lucky enough to even get a refresh. Overall, looking at build, buy, and cast, we got 16 more items altogether compared to Outdoor Retreat, which is the first one. Obviously, we did get a different amount of cast versus build, buy, but adding those two together, it's only 16 more items. So for cast specifically, we got 50 items, whereas Outdoor Retreat had 74 items. So we lost a good amount of cast, probably for more build, buy, and maybe even more gameplay. Outdoor Retreat was kind of giving basic, so I was expecting them to have done a little bit better with this pack, seeing that there was a refresh. As for every pack, there is a niche that they're trying to go for or achieve, and I'm gonna be honest, this pack definitely achieved it. We have items ranging from gym clothing to cozy vibes to also spa clothing. The gym clothes were definitely cute and staple pieces for both feminine and masculine frames. I think having more gym stuff is really beneficial because I'm gonna use that stuff more than Outdoor Retreat, unfortunately. Despite not having seasons and us having all the different outfits for different weather, there is an athletic one, so I'm gonna use that a little bit more when it comes to the athletic clothing that we got in the pack. One of my favorite items is this comfy, cozy jumper and matching pants, because I can think of more than one way to use this, not just for a spa. I think the spa clothing is a great addition, but I don't see myself using it very often because we don't have a category specified for spa clothing or something related to that, but I am glad the new clothing is utilized within the gameplay. They added so many new nails and even collaborated with a simmer. This needs to be done more. The way we got so much more inclusivity with different styles was giving chef's kiss. I was even happy to see that toddlers got an outfit as well for full body, and I presume that happened due to the refresh. What I've mentioned in previous reviews is that I do think it's really a disadvantage for new players like me who are joining the game now and there's extra life states, but the clothing isn't giving for all the life states, but now the packs are giving for all the life states. So these refreshes are actually really beneficial because, hey, I would appreciate if I pay the same price for a pack from 2014 to 2025, and we've got new life states that both come with that. You know what I mean? All I'm trying to say is refreshes must. Come on. Overall, cast really impressed me. There was, of course, a few pants that I did not mess with, but I also think I'm more impressed because the theme hits more for me. Like Outdoor Retreat, I don't know, I'm not going to use those outdoorsy clothing, that clothing style that often. Of course, when I'm trying to make more Sims that look different to like my traditional Sim, then it comes in handy for sure. But I definitely love Spa Day's theme. Different styles are always a must in my game because then I can give real world in my simulation. Build buy for Outdoor Retreat gave 85 items, and in this pack we got 125. This pack's theme is modern, baby. Whilst I appreciate that some items need to be added to add some more gameplay, I do love when there's some versatility and I can use some items in different ways. I think due to the color swatches being more neutral, we can kind of utilize them a bit more too. The walls and flooring in this pack I will be utilizing whenever I can, okay? Because baby, the base game tiles ain't that cute. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest. The mirrors will also be used whenever I can, because what do you mean you're giving me a base game mirror with some lighting around the edges? Because yes, I love that. LED version, for real, for real. I'm glad there was a little bit of clutter because clutter be lacking, okay? We got a new bathroom set, yes, modern. Check. I built a whole spot very easily, okay? I had more than enough items to build my sanctuary palace. It was so fun for me, and this might be because I too love modern builds and also community lots. I don't know why, but they are so much fun to build. At thought I wouldn't like it because it's so much pressure, but I genuinely enjoyed it so much. As I am a new builder, I'm not at that level of creativity yet that I'm building really like out there things. So I am at that stage where I'm building the basics because hey, we all gotta start somewhere. Overall, the build bar was giving, okay? Because where I'm up to with packs, I think it was the perfect addition. We needed something modern and community focused, so greatly appreciated. Let's talk about gameplay. Let me tell you, as soon as I saw the lessons section giving 9 lessons and outdoor retreat only had 1, I knew I was in for a treat. This pack came with a skill, 3 aspirations, and also a trait, and no career, but there kinda is something that's like a career. We'll get into it. The skill we got is wellness. Sims can gain wellness skill by meditating, doing yoga, giving massages, and other relaxation-related activities. When Sims get a higher wellness skill, they can start teleporting, levitating, and can even provide services like manicures and pedicures. This is where I was saying you could kind of say there's some sort of money-related career type of thing in the pack. We can earn money from using various different spa day-related activities. Sims can host like a guided meditation. We can click on a massage table or a massage chair and offer some services and charge some money. Like with massages, Sims can tend the massage chair and then they can either click on Sims to get them to try and take their service, or they can offer their service from the actual massage chair by clicking on it. The massage chair is where we can do manicures and pedicures, and for some strange reason, we can pick the color of whatever their nails or their feet are. Weird. And then even teaching yoga classes can earn us some money as well. Manicures and pedicures are kind of a cool feature just because they do add some moodlets. So obviously over time, the quality of your nails might go down a little, so you'll receive a moodlet based off that. Luckily, we have all the nails available in Creator Sim, which is awesome. Yoga classes and guided meditation is a really cool feature too, just because you can do it anywhere and you can tend a class. You can obviously host the class too to earn some money. Different classes occur regularly during the day, like at a spa or a gym, even a park maybe. When one is about to start, your sim will receive a notification in the top corner that will let you know you got 30 minutes until the class starts. In case no one is tending any of the items, you can always click on it and ask somebody to come and tend it. Children can even attend yoga classes for their mental and motor skills, which I think is so cute. And even with enough practice, children can host their own meditation class if they wish with high enough skill. The new trait that we got is the high maintenance trait. The gameplay isn't too much, but it does make it a little bit more difficult for our Sims and obviously for us to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So yes, our Sims may have random outbursts, but daily struggles can be fixed with mindful habits, which can lead our Sims to catharsis. When Sims have this moodlet, their needs will decay faster because they're happy. Some mindful activities may include a face mask. Pampering our Sims with face masks may be able to give them some unique benefits. Face masks can be ordered through the computer or through the new mini fridge that we get in Shadyyy. Keeping masks chilled can also enhance their effects. Sims can get an additional benefit if they take off the mask, because if you leave it on too long, you may not be happy. We just need enough time to enjoy it. Oh, I see here. Digging session. There are 3 new aspirations in this pack, but keep in mind there's only 1 tier of quests. Sims can aspire to have inner peace, which is the first aspiration. Sims will go on to find better tools to keep themselves in harmony. Sims who achieve inner peace get the clear perspective trait. This will allow them to have a moment of clarity, which will make them immune to certain moodlets, negative ones. The second aspiration, Zen Guru, will have Sims go on a quest to spread their wellness. They aspire to invoke a sense of calm. Once completed, they will get the Calming Aura reward trait. When this is activated, nearby Sims will have their negative moodlets kind of go away. Super cool. Lastly is a Sim who aspires to be a self-care specialist. They're on a quest to monetize off of wellness, and on their journey they'll become more experienced in making money through wellness. The reward trait is self-care expertise, which means they earn a little bit more money when it comes to wellness activities. We played Rags to Riches with the new aspiration self-care specialist, and I'm so glad I got to see this in action. As Shadyyy didn't come with a career, this aspiration kind of shows us how this can be a side hustle. This idea sounded amazing until I struggled with how glitchy it was. Spas work by Sims autonomously coming and tending to every item. So when I attempted to tend certain items, it felt like it glitched out because there was already someone tending it. So the interaction would just stop, or Sims were going to go to a yoga class, so then got up midway through and I wouldn't get paid for the service I just did because they needed to go to their yoga class. Yay. Definitely check out my Rags to Riches video if you want to see me, struggle. I'm glad I did it though, so that I could actually see the aspiration. Overall, I felt there was a really big improvement from gameplay in Outdoor Retreat versus Shadyyy. But could this be because there was a refresh? Maybe, but I now expect game packs to be really good from here on out. This sets the standard quite high. The fact refreshes aren't being done anymore is really disappointing because times change, okay? Not everything is timeless, so why not refresh it? It's hard to say I'm gonna always use a spa, but I do like some of the gameplay features. I was really impressed with some of it, so I hope to incorporate it somehow into my gameplay. I have made it quite clear that I love woohoo and death, okay? The way I need this plushie, but for woohoo as well. Ultimate SimShadyyy combo. So thank goodness woohoo and death was added to this pack. They both have to do with the new sauna. It's a simple animation, but having the addition of a woohoo and a death is just everything to me. It just adds a few more points, you know? The death is from when you stay in the sauna for too long, so it's a little difficult to get, but I'm so glad that one object gives me two of my favorite things. Shadyyy was quite a lot of content compared to the last game pack. I was really impressed with how much detail there was in this pack considering how long ago it came out, but it's so hard because the pack got a refresh, and once I figured that out, I was like, oh, maybe that's why I like it a bit more. I'm sad about it, but I guess they didn't see the outcome they wanted when they did the refresh for Shadyyy. I do think it made the pack more enjoyable because they could add current trends to an older pack that was a bit more, in its own time. I do wonder, of course, how often I am going to use a spa, but I do like some of the gameplay and I do love a lot of the build, buy, and cast items. I will say glitches are a really common theme within the Sims franchise, and I can see how much this really disappoints the community. Why do we sell a pack at full cost when it doesn't operate correctly? It's hard. What were your thoughts on Shadyyy? And if you're an existing player that actually was around when the refresh came, what was that experience like? And I'd love to know how you feel about the refresh, and do you think it made Shadyyy so much better, or am I over exaggerating? I can't thank you enough for joining me on this journey of Shadyyy. We can now jump into the next pack. So I'ma see y'all on the next one. Chapter closed. Let's get going. And on that note, SimShadyyy is out. Bye! I'm so sad about glitches. When there's glitches in a pack, it's just really heartbreaking. Obviously, the last pack we looked at was Enchanted by Nature, and ailments are not so cute, but I'm glad at least that's getting fixed. But I don't know when these glitches are gonna be fixed. It's been some time. I mean, it's been some time.